Hello and welcome to a very short reintroduction to a series that I am hoping to relaunch this year. Well, I guess we're near the end of the year now, but this is a series that I started 2 years ago. I think the last video I did for this series was back in June of 2016, and it is the Masters of Cinema Marathon, which was initially conceived as a series in which I would talk about the first 100 films, 100 spines in the Masters of Cinema collection. And I spent a lot of time on those first 4 videos, in which I reviewed Sunrise, Four Devils, Mad Detective, and Tokyo Sonata. And I put a lot of time into those videos, lots of images, cutaways, showing you the Blu-ray, close-up looks, talking about the special features in depth, reviewing the movie in depth. I had little kind of trivia cards. I spent so much time on those videos. I'm very proud of those videos, but to sustain that level of production was pretty much impossible, and so I ended up abandoning the series. Fast forward a couple of years, I feel like I've really neglected my Masters of Cinema collection in terms of talking about them, in terms of watching them, and I've been greatly inspired by fellow YouTuber Daisuke Beppu, who is doing a series on his Criterion collection and working his way through them and talking about all of them, which is going to take a very long time, but I love those videos that he does, and so he's inspired me to get back to doing this. So I'm going to relaunch the Masters of Cinema Marathon. I'm going to talk about various titles in the series. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to go about doing this yet. I'll probably pick things up where I left off with spine number 4, Une Femme Marie by Jean-Luc Godard, and work my way chronologically forward. Now, there are going to be a few issues there as far as films which are also in the book, 1,000 More Movies You Must See Before You Die, because I'll be doing dedicated reviews for those films anyway. So for me, this series is going to be very lo-fi. It's going to give me the opportunity to actually talk about these films and to get into these films, and it'll just be a one-take video. No editing, there'll be a little intro and stuff, but no editing of images or graphics or anything. Very stripped down, just talking about the film. And some of the extras, I'm not going to be a slave to watching all the extras, which I really wanted to do, and I'd love to have the time to do it, but there's only so many hours in the day. And so, the video could be me talking about, City Girl, and I'll have maybe 4 minutes to talk about, or maybe I'll talk for 40 minutes about it. I really don't know, but I'm looking forward to kind of diving in and just rediscovering some of these films and seeing a lot of them for the first time, and we'll just see where it goes. I really want to kind of get back to this and just do it in a way where I can get these videos out at a fairly decent rate. And I want to thank Daisuke personally, actually, because I told him I was thinking of relaunching this series, and he got so excited about it, and we got talking about it quite a bit, and so his enthusiasm for me relaunching this has made me even more excited about doing it, and I think he might be making some videos of his own on the Massive Cinema series, so I'm kind of talking quickly because my camera battery is running out, but I wanted to kind of get this reintroduction out there for you guys so you know what to expect. There's a lot to come, but we'll see what happens. I'm not gonna like be, again, a slave to any kind of preconceived rules with this series. It's not going to be one a week, or I'm not going to try and stick to any schedule, but I want to get back to talking about these films in the Massive Cinema series, and maybe even just talking about the collection in general. Might do a couple of those videos as well. There's the Spine number 200 just got released, so there's a lot of things I can talk about with the Massive Cinema series, but generally, I just want to get back to talking about the movies, so it should be a lot of fun. And say if I've already reviewed one of these, like say I'm going to do M for the Epic Film Challenge 2. The Epic Film Challenge 2 video will be a fairly kind of, in-depth review, and I'll probably put some images in and stuff, and then the Massive Cinema Marathon will be more of a kind of, brief thoughts, I suppose. I'll balance it out wherever I need to talk about the movie in another series, if that makes sense. So hopefully that makes sense. Thank you for watching, and I hope you look forward to seeing more Massive Cinema videos. And the title Masters of Cinema Marathon was initially meant to be because I was going to do it fairly, every week. So now it's just a very long thing. I'm going to keep the title Massive Cinema Marathon just because it's in fitting with the first 4 videos, which I'm very proud of and will remain as part of the series. But moving on from video number 4 onwards, there'll be a much more stripped down series, but I think no one's going to really mind that. It's just talking about the movie. So I look forward to it. I hope you do too, and I'll see you then.
It's alright by me. Apart from the fact he throws cans of Carlin into a tree. Yeah, he's really cool. Yeah, he's really cool. But he's not quite as cool as you, 'cause